Hi everyone. Today we are going to do the second part of basic maths. Specifically, today's class we are going to do integration. Again, the same thing I am going to repeat. We are not going to do like how it came. We'll see only like this is the formula, and that like by this way it will work. So let's see. Let's start integration. It helps really in physics, especially if you'll see like even in 11th as well as in 12th, both the classes it will help, especially in derivations, and that to solve big numericals it helps a lot. So we should know integration, basic integration we should know. Fine. If you'll see integration, then yeah, you'll see integration. There are two types of integration. One is indefinite integration, and one is definite integration. So these two types of integration we are going to see. Nothing, just definite integration is what? The same thing we will do in definite integration also. We will just put the limits. Limits is what? A lower limit as well as the upper limit we will put. That's it. If you will see here in indefinite, limits are not given. Limits are not given. As usual, what we are supposed to do, we should have a notebook and pen. We should write it down. That helps a lot in physics, maths, any subject. Fine, limits are not given, and here limits are given. Limits are given. We can write one more point here. It is just reverse of differentiation. If you will integrate, if you will whatever the reverse of integration, differentiation will be, that will be integration, and reverse of differentiation is what? Reverse of integration is differentiation. So let's see, as we have seen already in differentiation, different types of functions: constant function, polynomial function, trigonometric function, exponent function, log function. Here especially we are not going to see all log properties and all, because that we did already. So here only one log integration we'll see, that's it. So let's start with the constant function. Constant function. So integration we are doing by this way. So before constant function we should know one more thing is, if you will see integration, then we can say we will have to do by this way: fx dx. So by this way we are going to do, and here fx is what? Y is equal to fx. That thing we'll see. Fine. For constant function, if you will see, then let's take constant and dx. Integration if you will do for that, then we are going to get c will come out. Dx integration is x. So directly dx let's write here, and then we can write here directly cx plus of k. One constant will come. So that is the integration of what? Constant. If you will see with limits, let's do with limits. 2 dx with what? 5 and 2. So this 5 here is lower limit. Let's take 2 and 5. Lower limit. And this is what? Upper limit. Okay. Now if you will integrate this thing, then again 2 dx, 2 and 5, and then we can say constant 2 and x. X is how much here? X is x only. and then plus of k whenever definite integration will be there, so no need to write k value here, and then we are writing from 2 to 5. So first we are supposed to put, guys, the upper limit is what here, 5, and then lower limit, so that is going to give us 3 6. So that is the integration of 2x dx 2 to 5. So by this way we can do definite integration. Let's see, now we are going to do polynomial function. So polynomial function, if you will see, there we had done x to the power n, so here also we'll do x to the power n integration. If you will see, again we are not supposed to ask question like how it will come, so directly I am doing x n plus 1 by n plus 1 plus c constant, where n cannot be negative. That's it, x to the power n integration is by this way we'll do. So again the reverse of that, if you will do, you will get differentiation, so that we are not going to do. So x to the power n is what, n plus 1 by n plus 1 plus c, where n cannot be negative, n is not equal to minus 1. Let's see now. Now we can write one question as x to the power minus 1 dx. X to the power minus 1 dx. So now we can say what? It is ultimately written as 1 by x dx. Okay. So 1 by x dx integration we had done. Differentiation is ln x. So 1 by x integration is ln x. ln x plus c, that is what the integration is. So by this way we can do. Let's see next question, x to the power 3 dx. So what will be the answer? X to the power n plus 1, right? So 3 plus 1 plus 3 plus 1 plus c. So x to the power 4 by 4 plus c. That is going to be the answer. Let's see x to the power another integration. You guys can try by yourself also. One who finished 12th, it is really easy for them. But let's see, we'll have to I am going to teach with respect to 11th grade, one who is fresh 11th. By considering them, I am teaching this topic. Yes. So root x. So root x, what we can write here is, we can write 1 by 2, right? It's easy, anybody can say yes, it is 1 by 2. So 1 by 2 dx integration of this. So 1 by 2 x to the power n. N is what here? 1 by 2. So x to the power 1 by 2 plus 1, 1 by 2 plus 1 plus c. So that is going to be 3 by 2. X to the power 3 by 2 by 3 by 2 plus c. So that is going to be the answer. So by this way we can do. Let's see now some trigonometric function. Trigonometric function. Trigonometric function, if you will see, there we had done just opposite of that. So sine x, if you will see, sine x integration, sine x dx, that is going to be, there it was what? Cos x. Here is what? Minus of cos x plus c. And then what? Cos x integration, cos x dx, then we can say sine x plus c. Then we can say secant square x, secant square x dx. So secant square x dx is 10x plus c. Now yeah, that's it, like many things are like that. Now let's see exponential function, exponent. So exponent function, if you will see, e to the power x integration, as there is no change in differentiation, as well as there will be no change in integration also. That's it. So these are the things we should know. Ln x integration is 1 by x that we learned. Let's see few numericals which is going to help us, and that we are going to do. Let's see 0 to 2, one question is giving 2x plus 3 dx, that we want to integrate. Fine. So if you want to integrate 2x plus 3, so 2x, 2 is there already, right? 2 with x, and then we want to integrate this. How we'll do this? So that we can do, yes. So now we can do as what? 2x plus 3 and then x to the power 1, right? This whole square of that. So 2 plus 1 by what? 2 plus 1, and then here is 2, so that 2 will come here. And then we are supposed to put the limit 0 to 2. Okay, now the thing is what? We can say 1 by 3, 1 by 6 ultimately will come out. So 1 by 6 is coming out, and then 3x square, x to the power what? 3 and 2. So that we are going to put here. Yeah, so we can put here 2. So that 2 is going to, if you'll put here 2, then 4 and plus 3, all right, so 7 actually, and then minus 0. So if you'll put here 0, then it is going to be what? 0 only, and then 3, 2, and yeah, so minus of 0 to the power 3, and then again if you will put here so 7 it is coming, right? And then 0 if you will put here, 0 if you will put, yeah, so we'll put here 2 and then we'll get this value. So here 7 to the power 3 minus of 3 to the power 3 divided by 6, that is going to be our integration. Fine. So by this way we can do such types of numerical. Let's see again, the next question is what? Sine 2x minus 4 dx. So that integration we are doing. So first obviously we'll have to write here sine integration is cos, okay, minus of what? 2x minus of 4, and that 2 will come down, plus of what? C. So directly we can do this. Let's see, integrate 1 by 5x minus 4 dx. So 5x minus 4, that we are in. So we can say ultimately ln 5x minus 4 plus c by 5. 5 is important, this x with that x. So these things we will do in integration. Hope so. Till here it is not that enough, but we can say we can do the numericals by knowing these things. Anyway, one who is having maths, they will learn these things again in class 12. So these things we'll see. One for need students is okay. We'll have to see trigonometry also, vectors we'll see. Till here we'll see integration. We'll see in the next class vectors. Okay, till here.